to tell you about my first runway show in El Paso. It was crazy. Okay, so I go to a casting call for this company called Divas and Boss. So they need a female and a male, a diva and a boss. And it's for a cigar company. So you're going to be the face of some cigar company and you win a trip to Los Angeles. And I'm just like, what the hell? Why not do it? Actually, it was a trip to Las Vegas. And so I go walk. I go put my swimsuit on, walk again. This is at the beginning of February. They asked me why I want to be a diva or what did I think a diva was, and my answer was, yo, a diva is somebody who's confident, who's sure of herself, know where she's going in life, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, oh, we're interested. You'll get an email in a few days. Okay, 3 weeks pass. I don't get an email. So I'm like, okay, I didn't get picked. I'm butthurt. Nope, not really, whatever. Okay, today's February 24th. Last week I get a call at work saying, oh, you made it to the next round. Come in on Saturday, bring a dress and a bikini, and you have to do the walk again or whatever. So I'm like, oh, they have their final girls. They want us all up, lined up, best of the best in front of one another so they can pick who they want. That wasn't the case. Go to the entertainment system in this city called Socorro, Texas. It is right outside El Paso, like right outside the city limit. So it's a city that's on the outskirts of El Paso. I go in, and there's like a runway and like 300 chairs set up, and I'm like, what the heck? Okay. Get there, and there's like all these girls, and so the entertainment system is also a casino. So the girls who work at the entertainment system got put into the contest along with the girls who actually came to the casting call and got picked. So it was like a big ball of confusion. Like they really didn't convey what we were gonna have to do. So I get there and I'm like, bam, they're like, you're gonna walk in this runway show in front of all these people, and I'm like, dang, I wish I would have told me, because I could have woke up this morning and been like, I'm walking in a fashion show today. Nope, I wasn't like mentally prepared for this. So anyway, I am adaptable. I adjusted to the situation. So I get my number. I go walk. Everybody in the crowd is Mexican. Nobody's white, nobody's black. It's all Mexican. So I'm like, this is gonna be biased or whatever. And I was really so unprepared for this. Like, it was a casting, and I thought I was just gonna walk. So I had my glasses on. I did my first walk with my glasses on because my vision is horrible. I didn't have my contacts. So then I changed it to my swimsuit. And I'm like, hey, my glasses take away my fierceness, so I'm about to leave these glasses behind the runway and just wing it and walk off there blind. I did, and I didn't fall off the runway, so I could see a little bit.
Ahí le salimos a Chaledadores, Fernanda Orozco. Abrimos cambio,
But the crowd, actually cheered for me, both times when I walked out, and I didn't, think they would, but it was kind of cool. But, yo, the whole runway show was in Spanish. Everything. The only thing English that I heard was my name whenever I walked out there. It was crazy. I felt like I was in a different country, and I was in Texas. I'm like, what the heck, yo? So then I put the swimsuit on, and these girls start going crazy. They start acting like a bunch of dudes. One girl was like, oh my God, you look like Barbie, and your body is so nice, and look at your butt. And when I put back on my dress after the swimsuit, this girl was like, yo, go take your dress off. You need to be in your swimsuit. I'm like, okay, chill out. But the booty gets the attention, whatever. So anyway, they bring on 40 of the girls out on stage and line us up, and they call off the names of the people who made the finals, the top 7. And then I get called second, and I'm like, dang, they like me or whatever. So there were boys who did the runway show too, and they picked the top boys before they picked us, and that was it, and they told them who was the top male. They didn't ask them a question, but we got a question. They asked us a question as if I was in the Miss USA or Miss Universe pageant, and it was all in Spanish. So I was like, oh my God, I hope this MC switches to English and asks my question in English. No. He had one of the girls who made the top 7 be my translator, and this shit couldn't even translate what he said, so somebody else had to come on stage, and it was just crazy. I'm like, wow, this is like a pageant, and this is just retarded. Then my question was, how will you save the world? I'm like, what kind of question is that? How will you save the world? So I gave some little generic answer like, I will save the world by starting with the children. The children are the future of our world. They're the future generation, so we should start with them. They're our foundations, and we should work on building them up. Blah, blah, blah. But I was just like, what kind of question is this? Like, I'm not President Obama. How will I save the world? I'm pretty sure China doesn't want me coming in trying to tell them how to run their country, and Europe. I'm like, this is just crazy. The other girls got questions like, why should you win and what makes you a diva? But I will be the one with the crazy question. So I don't make the top 3, even though I made the top 7. I didn't win, but the other black girl that was there won. Well, she was black and Mexican. So there were 40 Mexican girls, a black girl, a white girl, and a black and Mexican girl. And the black and Mexican girl won. So shout out to Tanisha. She got a free trip to Las Vegas. But yo, this was just crazy. I was like, my first runway show in El Paso, and it's all in Spanish. Like, even if I learn the language, I still won't be able to understand what they're saying because of the accents and the speed that they go with when they speak the language. Like, it's just crazy. So everything should calm down now because I'm signed with Wilhelmina Bazaar Models, and we have a casting call coming up for the Mercedes-Benz swimwear fashion show. So they're going to call all the girls in who are signed with them, and we're going to wear some suit, and they're going to look at our bodies. So all I know is this chick right here better get picked because my body is banging. I'm not like blessed in the boobies department, but that's what push-up swimsuit tops are for. And my abs are nice. I'm all cut up, whatever. So I better get picked. But that Spanish runway show yesterday, oh my god, this is crazy. I mean, I think it kind of just gave me a taste of what I'm going to do in the future because I want to do beauty pageants. That Miss El Paso, Texas title coming for it. Last night was a Miss Black El Paso pageant. I didn't even know they had that. So I will definitely be preparing for that next year to come take that crown away. But, yep, those are the crazy adventures of Leela.